Aloha, everyone. Welcome to our special third annual Ring Your Bell for Peace Day. My name is Ari Eisenstadt. I'm so excited to introduce you to our wonderful hosts and partner organizations. We want to give a special thank you to our United Nations Association, Honolulu and University of Hawaii, our broadcast partners, KTUH FM, University of Hawaii Radio, Radio for the People, and the Matsunaga Institute for Peace is part of the College of Social Sciences at the University of Hawaii. We're here all meeting virtually around the world to share in our love for peace and human rights, justice. And with that, I want to pass it over to our host, Reen Mancho, to take it away for today with our wonderful program. Reen, thanks so much.
Thank you, Ari, and the University of Hawaii KTUH Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy International Peace Day. Good morning and aloha kakahiaka. Thank you for joining us for an interfaith, multicultural gathering for everyone to share one common cause: to promote peace. Today's program includes messages of peace, extraordinary music of peace, and special guests who want us to strive for peace. Of course, the highlight will be the ringing of bells for peace by over 1,300 of you on Zoom today at 9:01 for 5 minutes. A special aloha for joining us from Germany, Ukraine, Canada, Idaho, California, Washington, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Tennessee, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Texas, Nevada, Oregon, Colorado, Arizona, Illinois, Florida, Virginia, Kauai, Maui, Hawaii Island, and Oahu. Phew. I'm Reen Mancho, Peace Day Committee Chair, and I am proud to introduce the St. Louis School in Honolulu, JROTC cadet, who will open our program with the traditional Hawaiian blowing of the pu, the conch shell, which in ancient times and current tradition is meant to announce the beginning of a sacred ceremony, followed by an oli, Hawaiian chant, to sing with a joyful heart, to be glad to rejoice in our gathering from all over the world to promote peace. I present to you now Cadet Sergeant Fabian Grace. Aloha, St. Louis School, Cadet Fabian.
Nauna I kahala me kane hua, he halele hua no iana ka no e, o ho'uno ia e ono ine, e ane, ho'i o ka hiki mai, a hiki mai no e, a hiki pu no me ke aloha, aloha e, aloha e, aloha e.
Thank you, Cadet Grace, for an outstanding presentation. You honor your ancestors with much grace and gratitude. Mahalo, St. Louis School. I'm now very happy to introduce our hardworking president of the Honpa Hongwanji mission with his words of welcome, Dr. Warren Tamamoto. Aloha.
Aloha, everyone. Welcome to our annual Ring Your Bell for Peace Day, coordinated by the Peace Day Committee of the Honpa Hongwanji Mission of Hawaii. Thank you, everyone, for your presence here today. I'd like to extend a very special mahalo to Chair Reen Mancho and the Ring Your Bell for Peace Day committee members for your commitment to this program and promoting peace in our world. Of course, special thank you to Mr. Jake Shimabukuro, ukulele master, for serving as our Peace Day ambassador. 2,500 years ago, the Buddha said, We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Today, we commit to collectively supporting the ideals of personal peace, peace in our communities, and peace in the world. For those of you who may be familiar with Amida Buddha's golden chain of love, I'd like to paraphrase one portion of the golden chain of love. It would read something like this. I will, excuse me, I will try to think pure, peaceful thoughts, to say peaceful words, and to do peaceful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also those of others. If we can follow this rule, we can all be part of the solution. Have a beautiful and peaceful day. Aloha. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you, President Warren, for your dedication and compassion for the needs of our Sangha. We are honored to welcome Murabi missionary Matulia Joya of Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, Hawaii, a place that welcomes everyone, whose motto is love for all, hatred for none, and presenting today's invocation. He is very active in the interfaith community, hosting and participating in numerous events which promote understanding and harmony. Aloha, Matulia Joya.
Aloha and Assalamu alaikum. May peace be with you all. First of all, I'd like to thank Ed and the Baha'i community for giving me this opportunity to share with you some of the Islamic teaching about service to humanity. I would like to present before you verse number 177 of the second chapter of the Holy Quran, Islam's most sacred book. And in this verse, God the Almighty states that righteousness is not that you turn your faces towards the east or the west, but true righteousness is in one who believes in God and the last day, the angels, the book, and the prophets. And he gives wealth in spite of love for it to relatives, to orphans, to needy, to travelers, and those who ask for help. And the one who establishes prayer and pays or gives charity, and the one who shows patience in hardship and poverty. It is he who has been true, and it is he who is truly righteous. So based on this verse and many others that are found in the Holy Quran, Muslims around the world are instructed to show compassion and kindness from heart to others. This was exhibited by the founder of Islam, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, as well, throughout his life, that he would care so much for others that practically he gave away everything that he had to the poor, to the deserving. I'd like to also share with you the teaching of the promised Messiah, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmed, peace be upon him, who claimed to be the reformer of the latter days and who claimed to be the Messiah and the Imam Mahdi. He states that the purpose, the principle to which we adhere to, is that we have kindness at heart for the whole of mankind. Then he states, my purpose, my yearning and heartfelt desire is to serve humanity. This is my job, this is my faith, and this is my habit, and this is my way of life. So these are some of the teachings that I thought would be helpful with you understanding about Islam and Islamic teaching. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Murabi Missionary Joya. That was interesting, and you did help us to understand more about Islam. So wonderful to have us all together, interfaith, different religions. Well, next, a message from our very valuable Peace Day partner, the United Nations Association's Hawaii Honolulu Chapter President. Let's welcome Ms. Joanne Tachibana. Aloha, Joanne.
Good morning, and aloha. The International Day of Peace was established by the United Nations General Assembly in 1981. And in 2001, the General Assembly established peace and nonviolence and ceasefire. And in 2007, Hawaii legislature established Act 23, which declared September 21st of each year as Peace Day. And this was brought to the legislature by the youth of the Honpa Hongwanji. And since that time in 2007, the Peace Committee was established, and the United Nations Association has been a partner to create these events. And we are so delighted that Hawaii was the first state to become a Peace Day ambassador. And for the past 3 years, we have joined the Honpa Hongwanji has established the Ring Your Bell for Peace. And we have been a joyous part of this. And we thank each one of you for participating today. Thank you, everyone.
Go United Nations. You're in the news. I know you folks are very busy right now. Lots of things going on in New York, but people have good memories visiting the bell, the Peace Bell in New York too. So thank you, Joanne. A good tradition. We're going to continue this even for next year. So hang on.
Thank you.
Now we want to owe our utmost respect and gratitude for the real heroes here. So in addition to Anastasia and Veronica from Ukraine who are with us, our heroes are the students at the Pacific Buddhist Academy. And today, the president of the United Federation of Junior Young Buddhist Association, he will share their organization's mission, and thanks to them for getting the state legislature, that House Bill 340, the Act 23, establishing Peace Day in Hawaii, passed because of them. And we have been celebrating Peace Day annually since 2007. Aloha to President Chad Okawa. Good morning, Chad.
Ohayou gozaimasu. My name is Chad Okawa, and I am the president of the Hawaii Federation of Junior Young Buddhist Associations this year. I want to take the time to welcome everyone to the 3rd annual Ring Your Bell for Peace event. On behalf of the Federation, thank you all for joining us this morning. 15 years ago, in 2007, members of the Junior YBA initiated a resolution passed by the Hawaii State Legislature that officially recognized the 21st of September as Peace Day. We show our appreciation to the Junior YBA and our gratitude towards the Hawaii Legislature for enacting House Bill 347 to make Hawaii the first state in the nation to join more than 200 countries in celebrating the United Nations International Day of Peace and Nonviolence. On this day, our goal is to build societies where all members feel they can flourish. It involves creating a world where people are treated equally, regardless of race, gender, sexuality, or religion. In Buddhism, we learn that everything is interconnected. By encouraging a worldwide theme of unity, especially in these times of uncertainty, as conflicts continue to grow globally, this day is a reminder that we can work together to celebrate our differences and dismantle the structures that entrench racism. Let us continue to create a legacy of peace, wisdom, and compassion. Be safe, take good care of yourself and each other, and we hope to see you again next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad. You know, we're so proud of all of you and hope you will continue to be involved with Honpa Hongwanji mission and the importance of promoting peace. So we put you on the spot. You gave you a chance to present your organization. So how does it feel to be part of an international event, Chad? Thank you. Thank you for letting us enjoy the students' participation. So with St. Louis School cadets and the high school there and our PBA, we do have another school later on. But you know, you folks are the future. We do these peace programs and try to involve the young people, hoping that you'll continue and your message of hope and promoting peace. Thank you so much again from the Junior YBA, Junior Young Buddhist Association. So next, our esteemed leader for Honpa Hongwanji Hawaii Mission, a Jodo Shinshu organization. He's been serving, I guess he's in his third term for, 11 years, a great interfaith leader, bringing different religions and traditions together. He's going to present the aspiration, a special welcome message. He will then be leading in the minute of silence to pay tribute to all those who sacrificed their lives for peace. And get your bells ready for ringing. He'll be giving you the cue and announcing our 5 minutes of bell ringing. But this portion now will be dedicated, and we're turning it over to our esteemed Bishop Eric Matsumoto. Good morning, Sensei.
Aloha kako. As we gather for our third annual Ring Your Bell for Peace Day, let us take a moment today to pay tribute to all those who had, are, and will dedicate themselves to world peace. Last year, I spoke of the Hiroshima Peace Bell, mentioning how it significantly has a map of the world without boundaries engraved on it, including a line from a Buddhist sutra which speaks of a great compassion, which vows to, quote, completely illumine boundless worlds, dispelling the darkness of anger, greed, and ignorance, and deliver all beings from suffering and affliction, end quote. Our rescue is a great wisdom and compassion, which includes everyone and everything in its embrace, and tempers our negativity with awareness, and where in gratitude for this great compassion and a deep lament of my limited self, we respond to it by embracing the arising aspiration for peace and harmony in the world for both self and others by awakening to true reality. However, a question you may ask is, how do more of us awaken? This year, please allow me to share the significance of a particular type of bell known as a bonsho, of which the Hiroshima bell is. According to tradition, this type of bell originated in India and in many East Asian countries like China, Korea, and Japan. Its sound is regarded as the enlightened voice of the Buddha calling out to us to awaken. Traditionally, on New Year's Eve at Buddhist temples, the bell is rung 108 times to awaken us from spiritual slumber so we can start the new year fresh. The deep, reverberating sound of a large bonsho bell permeates to the deepest recesses of a person's heart, as its resonating sound passes through every cell of our bodies to reach the very core of our heart. There, it stirs the heart to become more open and receptive, sensitive, and aware. In our case today, the bonsho bell rings the message for world peace. To me, an important part of that message is that while we do address the outward physical conditions, such as nuclear weapons, the clash of different ideologies, and sometimes even religious institutions, which can lead to violence, including war, let us each not forget to also look inward into our own hearts and minds for those negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions of hate, greed, arrogance, and fear, to name a few, based on our self-centered ego, which are many times the causes of our unwholesome actions and behaviors. As we feel the sound of the Boncho bell and other bells today, may they touch our hearts, minds, and bodies, awakening us to the enlightened call of great wisdom, which asks us to acknowledge the importance of mutual respect and appreciation and boundless compassion, which aspires for the peace and happiness of all life, and even if ever so slightly, inspires us to move towards harmonious, nonviolent coexistence and the peace and well-being of all peoples of the world in the spirit of, as we would say in Hawaii, Tako, all of us. May we all be guided, nurtured, and embraced by all-inclusive wisdom and all-embracing compassion, so that, as the larger Pure Land Sutra states, quote, "The land is prosperous and people live in peace. So there is no need to use soldiers and weapons. People respect virtue, cultivate benevolence, and diligently observe propriety and humility." Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. If you would now please join me for the NGO Pathways to Peace Global Minute of Silence. It will conclude with another ringing of the Boncho bell. Namo Amida Butsu, entrusting in all-inclusive wisdom and all-embracing compassion. Are you ready? At this time, for those of you who will not be ringing a bell, please turn off your camera or video so we will be able to only view bell ringers on the screen for the next 5 minutes. Bell ringers, please unmute your microphones so we can hear your bells. And at the end of 5 minutes, remain still with your bells for a group photo. I will commence this year's bell ringing by hitting this kancho bell here at the Hongwanji Hawaii Betsing Buddhist Temple for 7 consecutive times. After that, please join in.
Our timing is very good, Bishop, because it's 8:57. You have 3 minutes before the 9 o'clock. I guess our bell ringing can go longer to 9:06. So thank you. Dave, are you getting any sound from the console? Everyone. Unmute yourself. You're down.
time for instruction.
Ready?
Begin preparing for our screenshot or photographs of all of you posed with your bells or
Okay,
next to
we've
your
muted
bell.
everybody.
If you prefer not to be photographed, please turn off your cameras or video at this time. And for those of you who are okay with being photographed, We'll take screenshots, so please remain still until instructed. Thank you for your cooperation. You can hold your bells up if you wish.
Great ring, everyone. We're gonna get a picture. Everyone smile. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
Bishop, you did a fabulous job. Give yourselves
you.
a hand. This is
Thank
awesome.
you to everyone.
Okay. Phew. We did do more than 5 minutes, but that was enjoyable to watching everybody. So mahalo, arigato, salamat po, danke, muchas gracias, merci, sheshe, toje, and kamsamnida. This was the best bell ringing ever. Congratulations, everyone. Can you feel the energy? We saw you, we heard you. It sounded like a world of people who want peace. That was a truly moving and emotional experience for all of us. So thank you. And this was such a memorable and heartwarming experience we'll never forget. And next, as the world is watching people fleeing the war and events in Ukraine, we may feel helpless. But in Honokaa, on the big island of Hawaii, Hawaii Island, 12,454 miles away, Ukrainian families are receiving support for their survival. I am proud to introduce Honokaa Hongwanji Mission Ohana leader, Mr. Miles Okamura, and their Ukrainian family with their messages of peace. Aloha, Miles.
Hello, I'm Miles Okamura from the Hongwanji Buddhist Temple in Honokaa on the Big Island of Hawaii. When Ukraine was invaded in February, members of our Sangha asked me, what can we do for the people who are suffering in Ukraine? Community members introduced us to some families in Ukraine who were among the millions of people suffering, and we decided to help in the small ways that we can, trying to make a difference. On May 1st, while celebrating Buddha's birthday, we also raised funds with a silent auction and other cash donations. To date, we've been able to send almost $1,000 to each of our 5 families. Anna and her family fled Kiev after a missiles attack. They have 13 children, 3 biological and 10 adopted. To protect the children, she had to leave behind her husband and the 2 older boys. The family now lives in the Czech Republic, and Anna is trying to support the remaining 11 children in school and college. Her husband is in Eastern Ukraine trying to help save people. Oksana is the mother of 2 boys who has escaped from Kiev while her husband is at the front lines as a battalion commander. She works as a psychologist in a refugee camp. Tatiana lost her home in Kiev when a rocket fell onto her apartment building. Everyone was hospitalized for weeks. Her husband, who had been paralyzed after a stroke 4 years ago, passed away in April. Her children and grandchildren moved into an old rundown house with her, and now 10 people live in a small space with no running water or electricity. Veronica, her husband and 11-month-old son, live in an abandoned home in the countryside. Both of them are music teachers by trade and have lost their jobs. When they moved in there was no running water and electricity, with many needed repairs. The initial funds enabled them to install running water. Now they are working on the windows for winter and for toilet facilities. Margarita and her 2 young daughters were fortunate to have been able to secure a tourist visa to visit and then live with her sister Elena on the Big Island of Hawaii.
Aloha, my name is Margarita, and my two daughters are Daria and Lisa. We had to leave our home in Ukraine and go to Poland. 3 weeks later, our hometown was struck with missiles. Their father still in Ukraine, fighting on the front lines. We were so lucky and thankful for your help that we are able to secure a tourist visa to came to live on the big island with my sister. We are very grateful to the Honokaa Hongwanji Buddhist temple for all the help they have been given to families from the war in Ukraine. The Ukrainian families need to help to pay for food and place to live. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Daria, and I want to say thank you for your help and ask that you keep on helping the families of Ukraine in Ukraine. Thank you for joining together to ring your bells today to show that you support peace in this world and especially Ukraine. Thank you.
Hell.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Лиза. Дякуємо, що ви допомагаєте українським сім'ям. Будь ласка, продовжуйте так і далі.
Hello, I am Lisa. Thank you for helping families in Ukraine. Please continue to show them your support. Thank you. Hello, my name is Olena. I am Margarita's sister and I have been living on the Big Island for 4 years. I want to thank you for all your support that you're showing right now to the Ukrainian families here or back in Ukraine or in the foreign countries. Please continue to show them your support as they need the housing and the food. That's really a big deal that you're doing. Thank you again.
Please go to our website to find out how to donate to help fundraise for our Ukraine families. www.Honokaa Hongwanji BuddhistTemple.org. Or think about starting fundraising campaigns in your own community. Aloha and thank you.
Oh, you took my breath away. But thank you, Miles, and all the Ukrainian families. That was truly inspirational and heartwarming. We will continue to be praying for peace for Ukraine. Thank you also for offering us the opportunity to make donations to assist the Ukrainian families by visiting your Honokaa Peace Committee website or mailing a check to Honokaa Hongwanji Mission with your P.O. Box 1667 Honokaa 96727. It's just a feeling of wanting to help in every little way with food or financial, just for their assistance. Again, we said Namo Midabutsu. That was wonderful, Miles, for that presentation. And so we continue because we have a Hawaii ambassador for peace. I've seen him perform all over the world in many international countries. Humble young man. He is happy to be our Hawaii ambassador for peace. He's an ukulele virtuoso who's known worldwide for his sharing of the magic of the ukulele and his messages of peace. Mr. Jake Shimabukuro would like to share with you his special songs of peace. He is also surprising us this year with his unexpected guest, whose father is a legend in Hawaii and Jake's mentor. Enjoy Jake Shimabukuro.
Aloha. Thank you so much, Auntie Reen. Jake Shimabukuro here, and I'm so honored to be celebrating ring your bell for Peace Day once again. You know, I know this is virtual, so we have people from all over the world joining us. And, you know, this is such a special, special event. And I thought that, you know, last year I got to perform a few songs and even share a few jokes, but I actually have a new joke this time. So I learned this one from my friend Craig, who's actually helping with the production of this video. So Craig and Sarah, Craig Chi and Sarah Maisel, they're helping. They're working behind the cameras right now. But he told me this one. He said, "Why was the musician hanging out by the printer?" Because the paper was jamming. So I thought that would be a great way to start off this segment, you know, because laughter is such great medicine and music is great medicine as well. So I'm going to start off with one of my favorite Japanese folk tunes. This is a piece entitled Sakura Sakura. And then I have a very special guest who's going to be joining me for a few more songs after this. But I hope you enjoy this. Sakura Sakura onegai shimasu. And this is a song about the cherry blossom season in Japan. Thank you very much. That was a piece called Sakura Sakura. Now I'm very excited to introduce my dear friend. He is my senpai and was actually one of my teachers. You know, his dad, the great Ota-san, you know, was truly, I mean, he was my biggest inspiration for playing the ukulele. And, you know, if it weren't for Ota-san and my mom, you know, who first introduced me to the ukulele, I know I wouldn't be playing today. So it is such an honor to have Ota-san's son with us today. He's my dear friend. Please welcome Mr. Herb Ota Jr. And Herb, where's he go? Herb. Oh, how did you? Oh. Herbalta Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Never seen you move so fast. Okay, here we go. All right. So we'll start off with the
medley.
The medley. Okay. You want to introduce it?
I don't know how.
Okay. All right. Let's go for it. Here is a medley of Wailai and Ahilau Makani. Okay. We're so excited, to and so honored to be performing for you, for Ring Your Bell for Peace Day. And ukulele, I think, is really, an instrument that symbolizes peace, right? We've heard that before.
Yes, I've heard that before.
maybe you said that to me. But we'd like to, you want to do, which one you want to do? You want to do?
It's up to you, man.
I think Sandcastles. I like that one.
Okay.
I do Sandcastles.
Okay.
This is, one of my favorite songs that Herb wrote, but he can tell you the story behind it.
Well, I wrote this song in, what camera are we looking at? Oh, that one. Okay. Wrote this song while I was on tour, and I was missing home, and I was imagining my daughter at the beach, playing in the sand, and I wrote this song called Sandcastles, and it goes something like this.
beautiful, beautiful. Sand castles there. I love that song, man.
Stress. I play music with you.
So,
Stress.
oh man.
Is this being edited at all, or are you just doing straight?
No, we're doing straight.
Oh, really?
There's no
Stress.
This is.
You know why? Because he's like a rock star. You know what I mean?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, everyone else are like amateurs.
Anyways, Herb is my senpai, and
People are not gonna know what that means.
Hmm?
They're not gonna know what that
No,
means.
they do. This is for the Honpa Hongwanji.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Of course.
Senpai janai desu.
Hi.
You gonna talk Japanese?
I forgot my Japanese.
Go for it.
Yoroshiku onegai shimabukuro.
Them a rock star in this. No ginger.
Okay.
No ginger.
Should we do one more? well, we should let's do a Japanese song then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, do Nara Soso.
Okay.
But we want to thank you so much for joining us. Just a big shout out to the Lions Club and Honpa Hongwanji Mission of Hawaii. We're just so honored and thrilled to be a part of this year's virtual program. And thanks for being here, Herb. Appreciate it.
Ah. Stress.
Okay, let's do it. All right, here's one called Nara Soso. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Shimabukuro. Okay.
Stop. Okay, go for it. Okay, stop being silly. All right.
Okay.
beautiful, Herb. Thank you.
The rock star.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the program. Aloha. I'm Jake Shimabukuro.
I'm Herb Walter Jr.
We'll see you soon.
Aloha.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jake and Herb Ota Jr. Your magic inspires us with much joy and hope to keep uniting our world for peace with music. Good tradition. Thank you, Jake, again. Our closing speaker, Rabbi Cantor Sherry Weiss, who is the new leader of Temple Emmanuel of Honolulu. In addition to being a rabbi, she holds the designation of being a cantor. A cantor is specially trained in vocal arts and leads a synagogue in songful prayer. We're very privileged and honored to have. Welcome, Aloha, Rabbi Weiss.
Aloha. Excuse me. Thank you so much to all of you for including me in this wonderful event, Ring Your Bell for Peace Day. I am truly honored to be a part of this event and to meet all of you. I've been asked to give a closing benediction, so I will do it partly in words and partly in song. The priestly blessing is one of the most moving blessings in our Jewish liturgy, and that's in Hebrew, it's called Birkat Kohanim, or the priestly blessing. And it's found in our Torah, also known as the 5 books of Moses. And in this reading from the book of Numbers, Moses instructs Aaron and his sons, Aaron was the high priest, to speak these words to the Israelites. May God bless you and protect you. May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God turn toward you and grant you peace. Today, you may hear a rabbi offering this threefold blessing to a congregation at the end of any number of life cycle events. And if we are fortunate enough to be blessed with the light of God, we are expected to shine that light upon others. May the light of God always shine upon you. I'm going to conclude with a beautiful musical rendition of this prayer by Cantor Lisa Levine. It's partly in Hebrew and then partly in English. And again, the words are, may God bless you and keep you. May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God turn to you in blessing and give you peace. Just give me 1 second we all have I don't play an instrument, so we have a little backing track here. Can you all hear me okay? Yes? Okay, good.
Good.
All right. Oops, sorry, let's start that again. Elohim, may God's spirit be with you. Ruach Elohim, keep you safe from harm. May the love of God be your shelter from every storm. Adonai, v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai, panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai, panav elecha, v'yasem lecha shalom. Ruach Elohim, may God bless you and keep you, bring you to the light and safe from harm. May
the love of friends be your shelter from every storm. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Ruach Elohim, may God's Spirit be with you, bring you to the light and loving arms. Together we will be a shelter from every storm. Together we will be a shelter from every storm. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom.
Mahalo. Mahalo. Thank you, Rabbi Weiss, for sharing your special message for peace. We now have a surprise ending. We are blessed to close our program with the traditional song, Let There Be Peace on Earth, by the school or organization who registered the most participants today, almost 200 people. Congratulations to St. Joseph School in Hilo. Keep up your good work. The following students, St. Joseph School students, will be performing for us. Abria Han, Olga Arianov, Zaira Han. Take it away, St. Joseph School.
Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, we are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment, live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth and peace that was meant to be. God as our Father, we are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let there be peace on earth. Let this be the moment now. With every every step I take. Let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let us begin with me.
Woo! Thank you, St. Joseph's School, for that beautiful rendition. For all of us to leave with a song in our hearts. We'll be singing that song all day in our offices, our homes, our cars. Mahalo nui, aloha everyone for participating in this auspicious event. During this pandemic crisis, people need to heal, help one another. We were touched by the Ukrainian crisis and the families today. You made the world a better place today because world religions, multicultures, and our youth came together today to promote mutual respect, love, and unity. Thank you again to our fabulous partners for Peace Day, Honpa Hongwanji Hawaii, University of Hawaii, KTUH Radio, United Nations Association Hawaii, Mr. Dave Rosen, Shooters Film Production, Kathy Tartland with PR, and Derek, Dave Atchison with our IT assistants, Reverend Dido Baba at headquarters assisting, and everyone who participated in today's program, and all of you who chose to be with us. We went over time. Thanks for staying with us to the end. Some people had to go back to work or school, but this is International Peace Day. Remember this whole day? We came together. So be safe, take good care of each other, and we hope to see you next year for the 4th Ring Your Bell for Peace Day. For everyone who registered, we have your email. We will be sending you a link to view this entire program with all the performers and all the video clips. And we're also going to be able to send you a list of the names and organizations who participated today. It's a very special remembrance. I saw one of the, Zoom screens, there was shut down Red Hill tanks. So we got all organizations, individuals, and or religions and cultures registered today. So we thank you again. We're saying sayonara, adios, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, zaijian, namaste, and annyeong. Until we meet again, everyone, ahui ho and aloha.
Aloha.